Who would have thought that raw potato is still the answer to all your acid reflux problems? The baking soda and apple cider vinegar heartburn house treatment. If you don't like vinegar by itself, you can get your vinegar with a little taste bump by means of pickle juice. Papayas, fresh or dried, contain enzymes worked excellent for as an acid reflux remedy. If you're suffering from GERD, I strongly recommend that probiotics be a part of your home remedies for GERD. Acid reflux home treatment, among the most browsed health conditions on the internet. And do you know why? Due to the fact that half or more of the population in the US has it. So let's get to the bottom of this entire situation and speak about what it is, how we get it, and how we can reverse it. If you have this issue, you need to discover your response, right here. What is heartburn? Acid reflux, also referred to as acid indigestion or heartburn, looks like a discomfort in the lower chest location shortly after eating, and it can be so extreme that many that have actually had it would go to their medical facility ER believing they were having a cardiac arrest. What triggers acid reflux? Acid reflux comes on when we consume the wrong foods, or too heavy a meal and our stomach acids recede up into the esophagus. It might not sound too important when compared to heart problem, cancer or diabetes, however it can in fact be a really severe matter. And if a person lets it go on, it can eventually, however not always, lead to esophageal cancer. It can be prevented by not eating heavy meals and by consuming certain foods and leaving off particular foods. Acid reflux home remedy. Many people take many prescription and over-the-counter meds for acid reflux. They might practically state they have stock in those companies. However, acid reflux is actually a relatively simple thing to reverse. Just recently, some buddies asked me for home remedies for heartburn, so it appeared like a great subject to contribute to the home remedies collection. Whether you call it heartburn, GERD, or gastroesophageal reflux disease, it doesn't feel good. We are going to try 7 really good home remedies that give you great results. Home remedies number 1. The raw potato acid reflux home treatment. Who would have thought that raw potato is still the answer to all your acid reflux problems, but can, believe it or not, raw potato juice has been proven to prevent excessive stomach acid buildup from eating acidic foods. The raw potato juice method has been used for many years and used to be used by boiling a raw, unpeeled potato for several hours before drinking it. However, studies have shown that making potato juice yourself is not only a faster method, but it is also more powerful. Simply wash the potato, do not peel the potato, squeeze the raw potato with a standard juicer, and then mix the raw potato juice with equal amounts of water. You will want to consume this mixture immediately, and you will be free of your acid reflux discomfort. Home remedies number 2. The baking soda and apple cider vinegar heartburn house treatment. Other times, I have actually provided baking soda and apple cider vinegar in a glass of water, and here's what you do to make that. Put about 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a high glass. Include about 6-7 ounces of water, and at the really last minute, stir in about 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and you stir quick and stir and consume it right down. That little glass full of magic will start to foam the instant you put the sodium bicarbonate in, and as you drink it down while it's still bubbling, bubbles will pop all over your nose and around your mouth. But within minutes, that pain will be gone, and you'll be feeling so great. We have actually used that remedy a billion times and it works each time. Home remedies number 3. Pickle juice. If you don't like vinegar by itself, you can get your vinegar with a little taste bump by means of pickle juice. Many of us have an open jar of pickles in the refrigerator, so pickle juice is an easy alternative for heartburn treatment. Simply conjecture with meals, or whenever you're hit with heartburn. Home remedies number 4. Mustard. Mustard is another popular alternative for heartburn treatment. Many folks down a spoonful after a meal to eliminate heartburn, with yellow mustard chosen over other mustard types. This could be connected to mustard's vinegar content, which offers it some level of acidity, plus the mustard seeds themselves contain anti-inflammatory substances and phytonutrients. Possibly our ancestors were onto something aside from simply great taste when they paired this spicy condiment with heavy foods. Before going to home remedies number 5, can we ask you to please subscribe to support this channel? It will cost you nothing and will mean a lot for us for the hard work we put on each video. Thanks so much. You are truly awesome. Home remedies number 5. Papaya and other digestive enzymes. Papayas, fresh or dried, contains enzymes that assist your body break down heavy meals. You can also buy papaya enzyme in convenient tablet form, in some cases in mix with other enzymes. Take enzymes with a meal, as recommended on the packaging. For fresh or dried papaya, a small portion must do the trick. My neighbor, Betty, says that papaya enzymes work excellent for her as an acid reflux remedy. Home remedies number 6. Probiotics and live cultured foods. As I discussed at the beginning of the post, as we age things tend to slow down a little, and it's not unusual for our guts to get out of whack. Healthy humans have more germ cells than human cells, so when you take medications that kill bacteria, you can actually mess things up. If you're suffering from GERD, I strongly recommend that probiotics be a part of your home remedies for GERD. To assist restore a delighted, healthy microbiome inside your stomach, where much or our digestion is really done by germs, real fact, we can consume foods or supplements that contain healthy germs that we need. These healthy bacteria are likewise called probiotics and contribute to health in many methods. Home remedies number 7. Lower stress. I haven't seen anybody talk about this, but I know my spouse has more difficulty with his heartburn when his stress levels go up at work. That stomach churning feeling truly does churn up your stomach and sometimes destroy your esophagus. Determine some way to let go of your tension and stress. Get some time out in the garden, you'll most likely eat much better, too. Take a walk, stretch, practice meditation, discuss your difficulties with an encouraging pal or relative. Let it go. Whatever it is not worth compromising your health. I have actually told this story before, but since we're speaking about heartburn house treatments, let me inform it once again for the brand new friends reading. I operated at the Golden Carrot Health Food Store for a year in 2000 just to study under the 2 naturopathic medical professionals that owned the shop. One day the phone called and I got it, and it was a man who stated he was a Baptist preacher from Wingo, Kai, and he stated he had actually been to several physicians for his acid reflux and nobody might help him, and he wanted to know if we had anything that would help him. I talked with him for 45 minutes, and we spoke about his diet and lifestyle, and what all he had currently attempted in the way of prescriptions, and this and that. And I said, now you're a guy and I understand how headstrong men can be, but I can practically assure you, I can assist you treat your own acid reflux within days, and all you need to do is consume light, and I'll inform you exactly what to eat if you'll just give this a try. He stated, well, little girl, I'm going to do exactly what you inform me because I'm so tired and haven't been able to sleep putting down for months, so I'll try anything. I told him to eat extremely light for the next few days. Lots of salads and grilled salmon or other light fish. Which even tuna in water would be okay, or salmon ideal out of the can or baked. And a little Greek yogurt to assist with his digestion. He stated he'd head to the grocery right then and let me know. That was on a Friday early morning, and I was at operate in the back of the shop on the next Tuesday, and I heard this growing voice say, I'm here to see K. Comer. I just stressed. I thought he was a law enforcement officer and something had taken place in my household. So I ran to the front, and I stated, I am K. He stated, little lady, I came all the way from Wingo to offer you a hug because I slept putting down by Saturday night. And I have not had reflux because Friday morning. I was thrilled. Due to the fact that I love to know when I've actually helped someone. Well, that's about it. Heartburn is something people are investing billions of dollars on weekly of the world, and it can be treated so merely. Just alter your diet, consume light. No fried or heavy foods. No processed foods. Great deals of greens and low-carb foods and light fish and yogurt. That must get you back on track, and after that all you need to do is be sensible when you prepare your meals. When should I see a physician? If you just experience the signs of heartburn now and then, you should have the ability to handle at home with that way of life modifications and natural home remedies. If it begins to end up being more routine, or more agonizing, you need to make a consultation to see among our physicians who can help you with coping mechanisms to reduce the events and typical signs of heartburn. If you start to observe more severe symptoms like chest pain, throwing up blood, red or black stools, inexplicable weight reduction, choking while you're consuming, or problem swallowing, you should visit them immediately. You may also need medication for acid reflux, even while looking for lifestyle changes. Let me give you the resource to achieve what you are looking for. The only holistic system in existence that will teach you how to permanently cure your acid reflux and heartburn. Regain your natural inner balance and achieve lasting freedom from all digestive disorders. The link to it is in the description. It is the first link you will find. You are an amazing person. Can you do us a favor and subscribe and activate the bell at the very least? It would be very appreciated from the bottom of our hearts. Also, if it is possible, like, share, and comment. God bless you forever. Thank you for joining us in the 7 natural methods of this video. You can see more tips and recommendations here at Medicine and Health.